Do you have the letter with you in court?
I just said no. How
Okay.
many times I gotta say the same thing on record?
You know, sometimes, sir, I don't hear what you say because you interrupt me so much or you answer quietly.
So, I'm Jefferson Anthony. Today on the Ox Law and Crime. And today I will be talking about aggravating circumstances in law or in the legal field. Aggravating circumstances is where maybe your behavior or other factors leads to increasing your punishment. Where your punishment increases is the aggravating circumstances. So we're going to be discussing aggravating circumstances with example in some videos. So before we go further, let's see how this case went in court.
Without having that letter.
So
The
what
state
about-
has the ability to question you about that or question this witness and to look at the veracity of what your claims are here. So I may take an early.
As you can see, this is a guy who is a sex offender, and the judge is trying to, settle the problems in court. And you can see he's focusing above and not to the lawyer or the judge. So in these kinds of things, where you are not cooperating with the lawyer is where you are aggregating the circumstances. That can makes the judge angry to increase your punishment or to just cut off the case anyhow because you are not corresponding with the judge. And this is where the aggravating circumstances starts.
I may take an early lunch. If that's in your cell, then you can go get it and bring it. But without that letter, I'm not allowing this line of questioning. Do you have the letter with you in court?
I just said no. How
Okay.
many times I gotta say the same thing on record?
You know, sometimes, sir, I don't hear what you say because you interrupt me so much or you answer quietly.
You heard the judge complaining of how he's behaving when he's not talking clearly or he's interrupting her. So those points, those are kinds of things that causes the aggravating circumstances.
Sometimes, sir, I don't hear what you say because you interrupt me so much or you answer quietly. And I'm taking notes and I'm focused on probably a dozen things at the same time.
And he was asked for a letter to present before the court. He's refusing to bring the letter. He's saying no aggressively. So those behavior are not acceptable in the courtroom.
And I'm taking notes.